Did somebody say Pokemon Presents? No, it's midnight. Go to bed. So, weird stuff happening with announcements recently, but hey, Pokemon Presents that everybody knew was going to happen on Pokemon Day just got announced. So let's talk about it. Tune in to our official YouTube channel at 6 in the morning Pacific Time, February 27th, to view exciting Pokemon news in celebration of Pokemon Day 2024. See you there, trainers. So it looks like whoever's running the Pokemon account messed up and they scheduled their tweet for 12 a.m. instead of like 6, 7 a.m. Was it supposed to go out today? Who knows? Usually there's like a 7-day countdown, so we're going to see like maybe some other information from the Pokemon Company. Actually, let me check that. Technically, yes, Pokemon reposted a Pokemon Masters post that's 7 days until Pokemon Day. I'm pretty sure this is how it's been for like the last couple of years, where it's like Pokemon Masters announces something, Pokemon Unite, and then we also have Pokemon Cafe Mix, so they're doing their little events. Nothing like crazy to break down. Pokemon Day is now a celebration of all the apps and niche games that people play. The only thing that's maybe slightly possibly interesting is that they played retro music for the Pokemon Presents announcement. I don't think anyone's going crazy over that because this is an anniversary announcement, so they're going to invoke all of that nostalgia. Okay, that's weird. So the Pokemon Company uploaded a short at midnight, which means that this might have actually been deliberately scheduled to be a midnight announcement, which does make sense because, okay, we're a week from the anniversary, so you just like start it on the week of the anniversary or something. But it shows Pokemon Gold and Silver. That's Gen 1 outro music. So unless YouTube is like very confused, it doesn't make sense like manually put this in because the team at the Pokemon Company is like Pokemon, Anapoke, Sword and Shield, and Unite tags. So the social media team isn't like really caring about the video data, which has like maybe been relevant in one Pokemon announcement in the last decade. Now this is interesting, and it does go back to the old Junichi Masuda tweets where it's like, wait a second, he just spoiled the game a month before its announcement. So is this like deliberate to get people excited about Pokemon Let's Go Johto? Is it a red herring? You can't know. That's the thing about the Pokemon Company. Especially after it all comes together for a brand new Pokemon adventure. You can't like predict anything from Game Freak until the trailer drops, until the presents happens, until we watch the Nintendo Direct. So yeah, I want Let's Go Johto more than anything, but my level of anticipation and excitement for it doesn't change just because of this. Gotta wait. And then we're going to see other generic announcements building up to it, and that's it for the news, but I want to see how people are reacting. Did anyone say Pokemon Presents? No, no one did. And then the same generic stupidity because the Pokemon community is over 90% NPCs and idiots. Take your time with the next game for the love of Arceus. Every Pokemon game is given the same amount of time. That's over 3 years of development with hundreds of developers across multiple development studios. The Nintendo Switch is objectively underpowered. It was underpowered when it released. There's only so much that can be done, and when you break it down, like Pokemon Sword and Shield, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they have no more glitches than any other major game release ever, or at least in like the last 2 decades. So yeah, of course you're going to find that. I know you're cooking Unova, but I won't tell anyone. More just brain dead from the Pokemon community. I thought he said he was going to retire. Why didn't he? Then he just like flooded with fake DLC leaks and more coup fraudulence. So, alright. That's not doing anything for the Pokemon community or anything interesting. Silly Muse wishlist. Let's see what these people are wishlisting. New Mystery Dungeon remake sequel. Why? What does a new Mystery Dungeon bring to Pokemon? Absolutely nothing. Like, if you want a Mystery Dungeon fix, just replay a Mystery Dungeon game, because a new one is going to be exactly that with one mechanic change. And that's another reason why I'm like not big on Mystery Dungeon. Loved it when I first played it. Like, when Mystery Dungeon first came out as a kid, that was the time to be alive and the greatest experience ever. But then after that, it's like I can only run 99 floor dungeons for so long until I lose my sanity, and it's just not productive. Pokemon Coliseum Gale of Darkness remake. I don't think that's the play either. We just need like an official battle simulator, which is closer to Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon Battle Revolution. Pokemon Battle Revolution 2, Nintendo Switch, is awesome, but also we can't have that until the Nintendo Switch 2 is announced because we're at the end of the Nintendo Switch life cycle. So we just need like the next generation to be on the competitive simulator and then grow Pokemon that way. and this doesn't really mean anything. Black and White remakes because they're ill. New Legend game because, as we said, they're ill. Let Me Dream. These are the saddest dreams I can imagine. I'm taking the music as a premise that Gen 1 games are coming in, so when I said no one's speculating on that, I was wrong because, of course, this weirdo is going to speculate on it. Please let it be another Pokemon Legends game. Like, just the insanity of the Pokemon community. No one goes back and replays Pokemon Legends because it's an awful game. When it came out, no one was enjoying Pokemon Legends. Every streamer looked miserable, and there was no engagement with it whatsoever. And then the game died faster than any other main series game. Yes, Pokemon Legends is a main series game. Social media brain rot. People's desire for attention just makes their entire personality about one thing or several niche things. And even when it turns out that they were completely wrong about it, they can't accept that because their entire ego is now based upon this one thing. Pokemon Legends is bad. It's 2024. We can admit that fact. But no, gotta get the likes, gotta get the attention off of complete nonsense that no one enjoyed. Surely the next game's gotta be good. That's just kind of its own thing. How that gets 1,000 likes for just the most bland statement, sure. We sleep right now. There we go. These are the tweets you're looking for at the 1 a.m. misdrop. Gen 1 games on Switch, please. I'm down with it. Like, again, the ecosystem's cool. Also, like, backwards compatibility between Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch seems pretty free, regardless of all the fake leaks about it. So that's a safe drop. You give us a 2D Pokemon collection, we got something due. Maybe it just releases that day. And I always say, just like Pokemon Quest 2. Where's the Pokemon Quest 2? As a Pokemon Unite player, this is terrifying. Why? February 27th was always going to happen. It's 3 a.m. Eastern. Why are you tweeting this now? Let's go. Let's go about something that was a guarantee. Very few guarantees in life, but the Pokemon Day announcement is something you can count on. Double mid. Sweet. Been waiting for the next Ilka game. Okay, good. At least, like, no one cares about Pimp Night anymore. Got anything gold or silver for us? I mean, it's like the most free thing possible. Pokemon Let's Go ran great on the Switch because it was a launch title. So you use that engine, you go Pokemon Let's Go Johto, you make it Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but just Let's Go themed. And then you have the best Pokemon game ever to send off Nintendo Switch as we go into a Battle Revolution thing. And then we can just splash in Pokemon Quest 2 and remakes whenever we want because it takes no work. Pokemon Quest 2 is done. Just translate it. And then it's free. You can release it whenever you want. It's not good. It's not like, oh man, if we release Pokemon Quest 2, we're gonna lose out on Scarlet and Violet sales. No, you're gonna make more money releasing Pokemon Quest 2 than any amount of sales that get diverted into people playing Pokemon Quest. Dang. Walmart Canada Gaming, which has the verified business badge, dropping some Unova, 1 week 6 hours, yeah, and then there we go, just generic hype about it. And then please don't release any new games for a while. Like, this is why you, like, anyone that says, like, oh, you need to listen to us. It's like, yeah, the vocal minority is how you destroy things, and the vocal minority of Pokemon Legends Arceus fans and people that, like, hate Game Freak or just want Unova, like, that's how you destroy a franchise. Pokemon and Game Freak are at their best when they're doing what they want to do. And that's why when Junichi Masuda was the lead director, we just got better Pokemon experiences. And now, like, Game Freak's trying to cater to all these brats, and it's getting pretty muddied and not that great. So there we go. That's the Pokemon Presents announcement. My thoughts on it. I did a video, like, within the last month, just kind of doing the generic, here's my Pokemon Presents wishlist for 2024, which is the same as it's been for the last 3 years, because I just want Pokemon Quest 2 and Let's Go Johto. It's not hard. So yeah, we did that. We saw how the Pokemon community continues to be ill, and see you guys in a couple days, I guess. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.